In The Force Awakens, we see the duel in which Kylo Ren clashed blades with the scavenger known as Rey on the crumbling Starkiller Base. It is here that Rey defeated Ren in combat, but didn't end his life. Thanks to The Force Awakens novelization, we know that Rey did dance with the dark side of the Force in this moment and considered killing Kylo Ren, but was able to refrain from doing so. Thanks to the suggestion from Davis Rothman, we'll take a look at what if Rey killed Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. There stood Kylo Ren, over the fallen body of FN 2187, who betrayed the order that Kylo Ren served for. He felt much relief in being able to glide his blade up the spine of the traitor, but his mind needed not focus on this. Laying in the snow just feet away from him is the Skywalker lightsaber, which he believes he undoubtedly owns claim to. He reaches out with the Force to grab the hilt, but something stronger is preventing him from doing so. He tries to focus harder and harder until the hilt is yanked from its snowy perch and into the hands of the girl who has become an annoyance to him, the scavenger from Jakku. Rey is almost frozen by what has transpired, but she stands as ready as ever. She holds the weapon up and activates it, and Kylo Ren responds by activating his. The pair now duel, but Kylo's experience is clearly showing as he has the upper hand. However, something within Rey sparks a fire. She is fueled by the fear of losing Finn and the anger of losing Han to the man that stands before her. She now leaves Kylo Ren staggered as an expression of rage comes across her face. The duel is strong in her favor now, and Rey senses this. She wants to kill Kylo for everything that he has done, and she does just that. With a curling slice, she strikes the face of the Knight of Ren, sending his lifeless body to the ground. She stands over what she has done as the planet begins to crumble around her. Before she had time to react, General Hux arrived, flanked by stormtroopers, and was almost speechless at what he saw. "That girl killed Kylo Ren! Get her!" He ordered the troops and they reacted just as quickly. Rey was outnumbered and subdued by the First Order troopers. She was brought to a shuttle and handcuffed. Hux made sure to take the lightsaber from her possession, even smirking at the girl. Rey couldn't tell if he was marveling at the lightsaber or the fact that Kylo Ren had just been killed, but that was the least of her worries. She had no idea where this shuttle was taking her, if Finn was okay, or what would become of the Resistance. The ride to wherever they were headed was silent, save for the chatter between the pilots every now and then. But Rey knew something menacing was nearby. She couldn't explain it, but a dark presence gripped at her. She could feel the ship jolt as it landed. She exited to see that wherever she was almost as big as what she saw in Starkiller Base. What really intrigued her was no one was left scrambling or running everywhere. Starkiller Base was just destroyed, but it seemed like nobody even cared. Hux left Rey in the supervision of a small squad of stormtroopers that escorted her to a lift. She wanted to ask where they were taking her, but she knew that none would be answering. As the doors opened, she saw where this dark presence was coming from. The room was a crimson red with guards surrounding a throne, and sitting upon it was a tall humanoid figure. It was skinny, but towered over everybody, and watched as she approached. It then called out to her. "The scavenger. You are the one who managed to kill my apprentice." His voice carried anger and astonishment as he gestured for Rey to step forward, but she was frozen, and the figure gave her the boost she needed. She was pulled from the place she stood until she was face to face with the menacing individual. "You have done what I thought could not. The boy was the heir apparent to Darth Vader. He was destined for greatness. Or so I thought. Now everything falls upon you, scavenger. Yet, I don't even know your name, girl." Rey was about to speak, but the figure cut her off. No, it doesn't matter. You will serve me now, and you will leave behind who you were to become something greater. Henceforth you shall be known as Kylo Ren. I am your master now. You will call me Snoke. Rey wanted to protest, but the feeling she had when she killed Kylo Ren had returned and she came to enjoy it. She submitted to the teachings of Snoke, becoming a Knight of Ren. Snoke informed her of a mission that Kylo had once undertaken and that it was now hers: finding Luke Skywalker and destroy what remains of the Jedi. Rey reveals that she has seen part of the map that leads to Skywalker, and Snoke sees this as an opportunity. He grabs at Rey with his menacing powers and begins to search the mind of the young girl. Her face shows her pain and she is dropped back down to the floor. You have had a troubled past, girl. However, you have seen the map to Skywalker. It was not finished, but we know where to look now. We will go ravage every planet until we find him. Good job, Kylo Ren. You will be called once needed. That is what I believe would happen if Rey killed Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. She would have given into her feelings and embraced the dark nature of the Force. And once that feeling had returned, once she came face to face with Snoke, she had no problem in submitting to the teachings of Supreme Leader. This was a 1-episode story, but if you guys voice that you would like to see a part 2, then I will definitely make it happen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to press that like button and share with your friends to get them in on the conversation as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Marauders Guild for more content just like this. Until the next time, may the force of others be with you.